Ooh. Woo! Woo! Hello. Ah! Okay, everybody. How goes it? How are we doing today? Has anybody died in the last 60 seconds? If so, rest in peace. But, I'm built different. Where's TF2 after clicking? Where's the war update? That's the first one? No, the first one's the first one was yesterday. Scout was yesterday that I forgot to upload. But the war update, that's tonight. The war update is tonight, and we're gonna be killing everybody. Guys, I finally signed the lease on my new apartment. I have to file so much paperwork, and more importantly, I have to give them money. But their money machine is not working right now, so I can't give them money. It's really awkward. It's really awkward how their money payment system is just not working right now, because they're like, all right, there's one thing left that you need to do. I'm like, I've got the utilities switched over, the water, the electricity, the gas, that's all switched over. I just now changed the internet over, I got the insurance policy done, I got the payment bond done, I got the income bond, rather. Everything is done. I sent my car over to the new address, you know, everything is done. That's all done. The problem is that their direct deposit payment system is just not working right now. Me and my company is tech heavy, but I need money. 2 or 3 hour stream? Who knows? Maybe 2 hours. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes, depending on how many horses I shoot tonight. Speaking of horses, let me get this up on the screen. We'll put the horses up in the corner. I'm sure that's what you guys are craving. You call it the Bread and War update. I mean, it's the war update, right? But the soldier and the demo men are using their bird heads, so it's a Scream Fortress war update. You're going to Pennsylvania, but you need to go to school in the afternoon. You leave to go to Pennsylvania. Best of luck, Leanne. I hope you don't live too far from Pennsylvania. Congrats on nearly finishing the move. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even started packing up my shit yet. My computer is totally still built up. I still got trash and shit. I have not cleaned up this place at all. They're giving me a 14-day grace period from the 27th of this month to the 11th of next month to get all my shit together, get it out, go to the new apartment, put all my shit there, and then clean this apartment. I have to vacuum, I have to polish all the stainless steel, and then I gotta get all the food out of my fucking fridge. How much stuff do I physically have to move? It's mostly clothing. The hard part is gonna be getting my PC set up and my tables over there. Everything is breakable, which isn't a problem. The biggest items for me is, of course, my computer, my clothing, my bed, my carpet, the plushies, my books, and then all the shit in my damn kitchen. All the food out of the damn fridge. But I can only start on the 27th, because they need to get me my key. It's gonna be after Thanksgiving, thank God. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. The Loaf and War update. It's bread. The bread. The breads are shooting at each other. Which bread is which? The soldier is that Pullman loaf, right? Which bread is the demo man? Because they all have their own breads, right? Let me look. I forgore. TF2 class breads. Bread. The official TF2 wiki on bread. Bread. ARG timeline, your mom. Here we go. Plain. Oh, no. The Pullman loaf is the scout. Never mind. The military bread ration is the soldier. The burnt slice of bread is the pyro. The cinnamon swirl bread is the demo. Why is demo cinnamon swirl? How's my plushie collection going, Cherry? It's okay. I've got 5 cats. I've got 3 bunnies. I've got a moon and a star. I've got Piplup. And I've got a cheeseburger. I've got a cheeseburger capybara. I've got 2 spy crabs. I've got 1 Hoshikawasera. And I've got 1 fly knight. Will I drive myself? It's just downstairs, Graham. I don't have to drive anywhere. It's the same building, it's just on a lower floor. How many miles away is it? Do you think you'll need to rent a truck, or do you just bunch of runs back? No. My car is staying inside the building. No. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a fairly simple move altogether, but my PC is so cooked because the update is so good that my PC is cooked. That's what I've been saying. Question mark. Hello, boy with Duke. What's up? Why can't you find an MVM match, James? Boot camp or man up? If you can't find a boot camp mission, I would just go to community servers and type in MVM. If you can't find a man up server, the servers might either one, the servers might be down, or two, dead game. You know magic? Tell me a card. Ace of Spades. Sounds nice. That's quite silly. You mean illy? Illy? Let me see. Okay, so nobody knows why the Demo Man is the cinnamon swirl loaf. The Borodinsky bread is the heavy, which is like the really rustic looking one. Engineer is cornbread. The medic is a pretzel, the sniper is a crumpet, and the spy is le baguette. But you don't care about all that. All this riffraffing about like, oh, I love TF2 so much. Nobody even cares about the bread. And that's like one of the most fundamental parts about like a modern Team Fortress 2 audience is knowing your bread. Nobody cares. What you do care about is how many horses I'm gonna kill tonight on Red Dead Redemption 1. And honestly, me too. Remember the card. Okay, I'm committing my card to memory. I'm not showing you my card, the Ace of Spades. I'm committing my card to memory. What are we doing? We just got done with Mexico. And I think we're back in America. Oh, we're fighting with the feds. That's right. We're shooting a bunch of Indians, and we're gonna go side with the feds. We're siding with the feds to shoot a bunch of Indians. Not my first rodeo as a brave American. We are doing vivisection upon the Indians as well, it seems. Let's do this. Alright. Keep your eyes open, mister. You have my card, boy with Luke? Impressive, impressive. I love magic. So are we playing TF2? I'll let that simmer for a little while. I won't tell you if we're playing TF2 or not.
Marston, sir, it's good to see you, Oldbean. Good to see you.
It's good to see you, Oldbean.
You, Professor.
Forgive me, I am in a state of remarkable agitation, partly due to standard.
Is the game quieter, or is it me? Why is the game so quiet?
The fact that I have finally solved the riddle that has tormented my mind these past 8 years.
What's that?
The nature of the savage soul. What makes some societies great, like ours, and others, yeah, not worse. I would never use a pejorative such as worse, but lesser.
Meaning?
What makes these beings
Less human than us.
Closer to beast on the continuum between animal and God. You know, I argued with Fortescue at Yale about this. It caused a minor scandal. But I shall be proven right, sir. I shall. Mark my words. I shall show them all what civilization is all about. The redskins and the nubs at Yale. Come, sir. I have a way to sate both our desires.
I have a way to sate both of our desires.
You, Vanderlint and me. The evidence of savages reverting to type. Come, sir.
See, we've worked with like the worst of the worst so far, man. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a video on your channel about how happy your stream is and that you are so talented. Thanks, boy with Ook. I don't know what that means, but good luck. Best I can do is poop my pants. Alright, let me see. I don't want to discharge a weapon to test the audio. I think that would be a bad move. Alright, McDougal. McDougal's on the run.
Like a drum.
Try to calm down, Professor.
Down.
Whoa, well, hold on. Where'd you nerds come from?
Hello, Professor. Mr. Marston.
Whoa, okay.
Let's go.
You just hit the craziest trick stab? Nice.
Yup.
Interesting mods for TF2 today. That's what I'm
What
thinking.
were you talking about back there? Where are we going?
Nastas has set up a meeting. A powwow, I think they call it. A meeting. That's enough of that. The three of us have cracked enough attention as it is.
Maybe that was a little loud. I don't know. For some reason, that damn, that cutscene was so quiet. Wild. Wild. Wild, I say. Wild.
Hurry! We're going to miss the meeting!
What am I using? Well, let's just use the high power pistol. Why is this called a high power pistol and not like a Colt?
I have to say, a touch of the old jitters.
No kid.
A touch of the old jitters. You lost 2 runs in a row and against the Storm. Still really fun. Look forward to watching Saturday. Damn, this guy's mega racist. This guy is mega racist.
Glad you have found it useful.
Very astounding. You lost 2 runs? Oh, that's painful, Jack. Because against the Storm runs can take like 2 or 3 hours. It sucks to just like, ugh. I might increase the difficulty next run. Because I want to get back into the, the Blight Rot and stuff like that. Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. I want to get some more upgrades before I venture back in. Grass never wanted new cells to form. What sad moments. Very true, Lix. Very true.
What's wrong with you? Stay down.
Ooh. Right in the mouth.
Go.
Damn, he could take some... Damn, that bear could take some shots, man. Am I that bloodthirsty? I'm ready to kill some horses. Do not touch grass, it's gonna disintegrate you. Also very true. You're trying out Prestige 2 and makes the storm last 3 minutes from the get-go. Oh, fuck. That's awful. Too hard for my noodle brain? Oh my god, dude.
This is it.
Get off your horse.
Get this started.
You gonna get something to eat, boy with Luke? I don't know what I'm gonna eat tonight. I got leftovers, but I really don't want to eat them. I'm gonna have to throw out a bunch of food because I'm moving. Start over again, I guess.
That was
I think my
fault.
fridge downstairs might be small. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I know what the floor plan looks like on my new apartment. The problem is that I haven't actually seen which refrigerator I have in my new apartment. So it's gonna be a bit out there for me. We're all just chilling inside this
Hello,
shitty, rickety...
We come in peace.
Those words mean nothing coming from people like you. Look at what you've done to us. Look at us! We live like animals, scrabbling in the dirt.
Well, violence isn't the answer.
Just saw TF2 on the title and your finger was magnetized to it. Gotcha! You got baited.
Will lead you to disaster.
I think we've already experienced
This is kind of like
disaster.
TF2 in a way.
The likes which you could only imagine. Put your hands up!
We come in peace. Do as he says, Marston.
You call this a meeting?
Give me your damn weaponry.
This is not what we agreed.
You shut your mouth, you
Treacherous snake.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
fuck!
Touch. Professor, get down now.
Oh my god, shot him in the head, man. Shot him in the damn head.
Nightmare! Do something quick!
Stay down and keep quiet.
Yeah, for real.
It's a miracle you fools aren't dead already.
You won't leave me alone in here, will you?
I might. It's not like we're the good guy here. It's not like anything that I'm doing right now is particularly good.
I've had about enough of field work for today. Time to return home, sir.
Time to return home,
Professor, but I
sir.
say we get the hell out of here.
Hang on, I gotta loot these guys. Give me a second. I haven't looted a body in a while. Well, we didn't kill any horses, I think.
Excuse me, mister.
Oh, I didn't mean to... Well, okay, I guess we're riding this guy. Make sure the horse. Using your dad's fancy cup. Pasty. You once touched grass? Doesn't hurt unless you're the water type? Very true. Very true. Don't they have a Pokemon mod that's like different types of bread and like desserts and stuff? Ooh, right in the fucking pancreas, dude. See ya. TF2 Ultra Racist update. Damn, he ran him over. Is that a Warthog? That's a go.
Come on.
Why is Spy Soldier an engineer there? Agreed. Dude, he shot that guy in the head. I thought he was like a main character, man.
Come on. Who do you think you are?
Damn, he is riding that horse, man.
Come on. Come on.
I don't remember this drive being this long. When do I get to use a car? Your keyboard stopped working? Omega lol moment. Jesus, dude, slow it down. It's not that serious.
Let's go.
Red Dead Redemption 2, but every time I kill a deer, I watch expiration date. True. When's the face reveal? Where's the turkey hat? I'll make a turkey in real life and wear it on my head. Hey, Blue Bear, what's up? Okay, we're back. We're back from slaughtering the natives for your little flight of fancy. Even the natives were shooting at the other natives. This guy wanted to go fucking hang out with you know, tell the natives how savage they were, and in turn got like 30 people killed. Nice job.
Safe and sound. Thank the Lord.
So-called ROM hack Pokemon Sweet Edition. That might be what I'm referring to, Graham, yeah.
Boiling in a pot right now if it wasn't for you.
Get some rest, Professor.
Get some rest, Professor. Nice job, Mr. Marston. That's why they pay you the big bucks. Oh, we got guys in boots and shoes. They're coughing it up. That happened to my headphones. I just put them on one time and they randomly just broke into 2 different pieces. I've had that happen like a million times. Especially with headphones. Headphones love doing that type of shit.
Shut the door.
What's going on? You leaving?
He's done?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, he's done being racist here out in the middle of nowhere in Texas.
The thing that is vital, without which scholarship cannot proceed, sir.
No, I don't.
Not having a bullet in your flipping neck, sir. I am not cut out for this. No, I'm not cut out for this at all.
Nope.
They're fucking savages! Savages!
I think we all are.
Not me, sir.
I'm from Connecticut.
I'm a professor at Yale. I write books. I do not deserve to die out here. Where's my tincture?
Cocaine! Cocaine!
Yes.
I think you've had enough of that cocaine, brother. Maybe not.
You okay, Professor?
Oh, dandy, sir. Just dandy.
Is he gonna die?
Oh, great heavens above!
Is that you, John?
Is that you, John?
Hello, Dutch. I think that's what they call 2 for the price of 1 out here in this wonderful place. Maybe so, Dutch. You and your friend there, the professor, we're gonna kill the both of you. Why you want to do a thing like that? I don't know.
Sport, I guess. Bro is high.
Fair enough. Why don't I come out there? We fight. Let the professor go and send your boys back to their families. Well, that sounds like a beautiful plan, John. Only problem is, my boys here, they already lost their families a long time ago. We aren't thieves, John. We're fighting for something a bit like you. Only we're fighting for an idea, not just for ourselves.
Not just for ourselves.
Beautiful, Dutch. You always were a fine speaker. I was. Now, would you kindly send that academic out here so we can show him what we really think about the art of anthropology?
So what are we going to do?
I think
Go
so.
over to him and watch him tear you limb from limb.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Just
They're right
kidding.
across the rooftops.
What? John's over here making jokes?
Thank you, sir.
Thank me, we're still here. Come on.
I was just kidding.
Good day, sir. Madam.
Good day, sir.
What is the meaning of this outrage?
You two stay down and shut up.
If you look at Theodore's face, you die. It's so true. We haven't killed a horse yet, right? I think Dutch is gonna shoot this kid in the head, man. Nope.
Come on! We can get to the roof this way!
Oh, we're playing the Vidwagio game. We can get to the roof this way.
Help me, John!
One more move, and he's a dead man.
My God, you took your sweet time!
Fuck you, buddy. What's this guy doing on the roof, man? Oh,
Down
my.
on both sides!
Where's the damn government when you need them, man?
Come on now! Stop
They're not making me use the shotgun, right? Oh my god, my mouse feels so weird right now.
Ain't helping, McDougal.
No, he really ain't. It really does feel like I'm playing LA Noire right now. Oh my god, that hurts. Jesus, stop with the funny guns, man. Give me a second.
Do you ever stop talking?
That's what I'm wondering. Who the fuck was shooting me in the face? Oh my god. Oh my god, my balls, dude. My balls, my balls. Why was that man clapping that girl's cheeks? I don't think that's what was happening. I don't think that man was having sex at all. I don't think that man could have sex. You're dead. You're dead.
that's most of
Fuck me.
The coast looks clear.
Come on then! Let's make a break for it!
Where? Not the repeater carbine, the Winchester. Ooh, nice job, John.
An alleyway down here!
Go, John, go! Jump, John, jump!
Never in all my days!
Yeah, he's
Come
fine.
on. All right, get us out of this hellhole!
Yeah!
Oh, that guy fell. Oh, they were sniping me, that's why. I think my horse kill streak will be lower. I think so. I haven't killed a horse yet. I gotta pay attention.
Couldn't have gone more horribly wrong!
At least you got some good material for your next book.
Can I wake you up in 20 minutes?
Documenting the last
I might
days
not
of
be
the
awake in
Old
20
West,
minutes.
the romance, the honor, the nobility. But it turns out it's just
Today was
people
crazy.
killing
My
each
first
other.
customer that I got when I got to work and I
And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
and my register.
I know, Mr. Marston.
The guy was like, well,
Believe me, I
okay,
know.
so at Whole Foods, oysters go on sale for $1 a piece on Fridays, if you're an Amazon Prime member. And this guy was like, hey, I got 12 oysters here, they're supposed to be $1 a piece. And, oh shit, here we go.
No! Here they come again!
That's one.
You want to stop doing that?
Fuck. Ah, that hurts.
Faster.
Oops. Alright, that's one. That's one. I'm not sure if we're gonna get another one, but I want to finish my story. And I was like, hang on, today's like not Friday though, isn't it? And I looked at my phone and it said Tuesday. And I was like, I don't think it's Friday, sir. And he was like, no, it's Friday. And I was like, I think it's Tuesday. And he was like, so there's nothing you can do about this? And I was like, no. And he looked at me and he was like, okay, I don't want him then. And I was like, oh man, usually I'm off by a day, you know? When I'm thinking about like, oh my fucking god, they're killing me. Oh, my balls, dude. They light me up like a Christmas. Fuck you. Tired or old? I don't know.
Come on, let's get the hell
If
out
someone's
of
died
that
within the
water.
first 10 minutes, I'll take an ice bath because you're bored. Oh, time for an ice bath.
Head for Manzanita Post! I'm taking the first train out of here! This really couldn't have gone
The stream that
more
was never meant to happen on
horribly
Friday.
At least you got some good material for your next book.
wrong. You know, I dreamt of documenting the last days of the Old West, the romance, the honor, the nobility.
The nobility.
But it turns out it's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor. And the Old West ain't quite dead yet.
Oh, I know, Mr. Marston. Believe me, I know.
It's funny how he's saying that as we run our under power lines. I'm forced to use Deadeye. They kill me too fast. They're not shooting at this dork at all. They're not shooting at the racist at all. Well, I guess John Marston's kind of racist. It's kind of racist if you're helping racists, right?
Oh, goddamn water!
Fuck you, dude! I'm gonna have to Deadeye. I'm gonna have to Deadeye everybody in the video game now.
All right, get us out of this hellhole.
Please speed in need. This is my might is kind of homeless.
Right to the station.
6-7.
A minute longer.
When's the face reveal?
Couldn't have gone more horribly wrong.
At least you got some good material for your next
Let's go
book.
with the high power pistol. Maybe this'll sort my salad.
The old west, the romance, the honor.
The romance. Where are we even fucking going, dude? Don't tell me we're going to the train out in tall trees.
Nobility.
The nobility.
It's just people killing each other.
It always was, Professor.
Insert the demo man scream that plays when you charge using the Deadeye.
Oh, I know, Mr.
Yeah.
Marston. Believe me, I know.
Maybe I should have downloaded mods for this game. I'll download some mods for RDR2, but I won't tell you which one.
Oh my god, there's more of them.
Oh my god, there's more of them. Did I kill a horse?
You best shoot me now or this is over.
I wasn't paying attention. Ah, that guy can take some shots. Run over his body. Go, go, go. Nice. Alright, into the swamps. Whew, I fucking got owned last time around here, I think.
Hurry, there's more of them. There we come.
That's a teammate. Oh, I forgot the semiotic pistol is like the fastest firing gun in the game.
What are you gonna do now?
It's called the Islander, I think. Yeah.
Here as humanly possible. Back to where people eat with knives and forks and don't spend every second of the day trying to kill each other.
Join McDougal at the train station.
My research is complete.
Much as I
Just as I
thought.
thought. There's no civilizing this savage land.
Uh-oh.
I could have told you that for nothing.
Ah, but they'll give me a prize in New Haven for this. Well, they bloody better. Well,
Goodbye,
bye,
Mr. Marston.
Marston.
He wants a hug. Aw.
Best of luck, dear friend.
Best of luck, dear friend. When's the 3D model feet reveal? For sure, dude.
So long,
It's a good one, yeah, for sure.
So long, sir.
There's another horse? Let me see. Alright, that's 2 horses. 2 horses dead. You're dissociating, Cherry? Alright, we have $1,000 dues. Alright, I gotta get back to I gotta get back to do government work. After I shoot these poor little beavers. Nice. Excellent, excellent. We're gonna skin its nuts. We're gonna take its balls.
Tough one, ain't you?
Old man comes in 2028 saying that if GTA 6 is out. I hope they never release GTA 6, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, it was a huge dilemma. It was a huge, like, problem when, Steam released the early access program and, like, the Greenlight program and stuff like that. Because everybody was like, oh, well, developers are just gonna sell incomplete games and then never complete them. You know, but we've gotten past, we've worked that out of our system now. And now we're at the point where it's just like, well, developers are just going to sell you the idea of a game, and you're gonna like it. And I think that's beautiful. Nobody gets to play games anymore. You just get you have the idea of a game in your head. Nobody's gonna play GTA 6. We're all just gonna hang out and talk about what GTA 6 could possibly be. Blackwater? Blackwater. So let's go on with it. The FNAF 2 movie. What if in the FNAF 2, what if Five Nights at Freddy's 2 rolls around and you watch the movie, and then like the robot jumps out of the screen and jerks you off? Let's do pet peeves? Sure. You got any?
Come on.
Wait, pet peeves within like people? I don't know. I thought I was gonna try and smash my horse's face into the thing. Fuck you. 7 and 10. All right, let's go down to the bar. There's a conflict in vertical? I can't see it. None of my business. A cop? Well, sir, I would never do such a thing.
John Marston. Nothing but a leather slamping.
He's right. John Marston's nothing but a leather slimpy. I don't know what that means. Your pet peeve is the freaking balloon boy? We're talking... It's not right. We're talking about, like, Five Nights at Freddy pet peeves? Let me think. I guess, like, the bad writing. Does that count? Does that count as an answer?
Whoa, mister.
I gotta go to sleep again. I gotta go to sleep again. It's impossible to track time. A fundamental aspect of the game is that you can only do government jobs during the day? Well, question mark? Why play GTA when you could rob a bank in real life? That is true. Why would you play Red Dead Redemption when you could play Cowboys in real life and shoot your neighbor in the head? That's basically what being a cowboy is, right? It's because, like, the most annoying is, like, flies buzzing in front of you, and you're like, bro, what do you gain from that? A fly buzzing around in front of you?
My mistake, sir.
There are old edition newspapers for sale that you can purchase. Is there a new edition of the newspapers for sale that I can purchase? I'm gonna run over this dog. I'm gonna step on this dog's balls. Not this time. That's good enough for government work. Be a night guard at a Chuck E. Cheese?
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately
Damn.
clinging on to life like
Got his
the
ass.
scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch.
He's a charming fella.
He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast.
He shoots people in the head for money.
Shoots people in the head for money.
Bam.
Can't disagree with him.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy.
Okay.
You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys.
I don't think so.
We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
He's got like a leather... These guys have like leather belts crossing their chests.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston.
Mr. Marston is hell. Have I ever seen a flying cockroach?
you
I have not
enforce
seen a
this
flying
civilization
cockroach,
is
Graham. No, I've seen
freedom
cockroaches,
for
but
men
not the
to
ones that fly.
Like or not like flowers or whatever in God's name you were just talking about. Is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect.
Not a great intellect.
Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Yes.
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know.
But it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
I don't really know, but it sure felt good saying it. How tall am I? I'm like 5'6" or 5'7". I don't remember. Holy, another fucking gun, dude? They got me on the fucking, oh my god, dude, they got me on the personnel carrier. There's the army.
Let's see if we can put this to rest once and for all, shall we? Look at this thing.
They got the damn army out here, man. They got the damn army out.
Here they come! Look, they brought the machine gun.
I'm working for the feds. What to expect? No idea. Hope we can make this. Oh, we're gonna be. Oh god, this is gonna be gross.
About an hour ago. I think he took
Oh, we're gonna be killing a
Let's get in
lot of
position. Have your
natives,
men ready
dude.
to
This is
run 'em down.
bad.
You have to.
Chips and dip be hitting different at midnight. What kind of chips and dip are you eating, Blue Bear?
Get to the sandbag. Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
Oh my god, keep track of the horses, man. That's gonna be a lot of horse kills.
Fingers on the triggers, boys.
Tick, 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 tick.
There they are. Open
Oh
fire.
shit. That's one.
I thought we was friends.
2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. 6, 7. No, there's gonna be so many horses, dude. There's gonna be so many horse kills. I just killed that one for fun. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Where are they coming from? They're like rats.
Chill, bro.
We'll kill every last one of you.
Why do I have a racist in my ear, man? 14. 15.
Don't let them get too close.
16. They do be throwing grenades. What was I at? 16?
Cease fire and mount up. We're going after them.
Alright, 16. 16 so far. How hot. Lay's and Lay's dip. That's... Neither of those are flavors. I was gonna say, I cannot get that guy.
Things a lot bumpier off the road. It's gonna be a mess if we have to follow them into the woods.
I like this guy. He's a good villain.
This is insanity. I can hardly hold on. Just shut up and drive, Fordham. Get those men behind the rocks. Kill those bastards.
Oh, good thing he didn't throw that grenade, man.
Take them early. Goddamn savages.
Ow, ow, ow. I was like, what's the damn clanking noise? Because I'm shooting the truck.
What is it with these people?
16, 16, 16, 16.
Now!
This is kind of brutal. This is kind of fucking brutal, dude. This is really bad. Now do I regret killing the horses? Is this the bad ending? $17 horse kills. Thank you, Graham. I said flavors? Yeah. Look at the wagon.
That wagon's out of control. It's coming straight out of our cavalry.
Ah. Does that count? Oh, those guys are on my team. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, did I die? Not this time. 17. 18, 19. That's 19 horse kills. I thought there was gonna be a lot more, dude. I thought we were gonna be there forever, just shooting horses. Hello, my phone. Good night. They blew up the damn truck, man. Whew, he's all bloody. Me when I get a shrapnel in my waist.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
Oh, shit.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Why the fuck they walking like that? My wife's with him?
Come on.
Yeah, my wife's with everybody. Make that 116? Nice.
I can't believe Vanderlyn built himself a fortress in the mountains.
He's crazy, but he's certainly
Does it
ain't
say
strong.
my phone when Cross? Did you forget to call me Cross? Nope. It's just that if you have a nickname and it's not your name on my screen, then I can't call you that. Because, we're not as close as I might assume.
Governor Johns is going to be very pleased.
Nate Johns? What's he got to do with any of this?
Let's just say he has a vested interest in cleaning the filth out of this region. I don't think our old friend Dutch realizes what a great favor he has done us, inciting all this hate among the natives.
Like you need
There's a
an
treasure
excuse.
chest. Damn.
See, this is what happens when you fraternize with savages. How could you ever follow a man like that?
How could you ever follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too different. Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
Bastards like you, seeing that things never change.
I hope you're ready to finish this mess.
Anything to get you sons of bitches off my back.
There's always somebody watching, Mr. Marston. I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching.
Come. Don't
True.
speak to me.
You're really an
Don't speak to me.
ungrateful slug, Marston. Instead of punishing you for your crimes, we are giving you a chance to kill the men who betrayed you. All we need now is Father Christmas.
You didn't have to punish my wife, too.
Oh,
The hell are we?
she's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. You call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. Oh, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head.
What the fuck,
When
dude?
will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know, you're running all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
But he's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Let's play a small game. You in? That sounds so
I
Reddit.
wonder how many deaths you are all responsible for. How much money you took from pockets of hard-working
Sorry.
citizens.
Yeah, sure.
We did more for the people with the money
My
we
bad.
took than this damn government ever did.
Good God! This flawed philosophy yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
We should shoot people. I'm. The last cowboy. The last cowboy, brother. I don't care. It's is Cross or I not I staying, but I out fighting with you. 2 truths, 1 lie. It's a good one. Most racist 4chan user versus racist Reddit user. Exactly, Graham. Exactly. Exactly. Two of the most racist scumfuckers ever. If I'm picking the side, oh, I don't know. I don't think the yeoman farmers have any of the interest of the Indians in heart either. The government certainly doesn't, because as you can see, we're marching the U.S. military into some native lands, and we're gonna kill a bunch of them. But I don't think Mr. John Marston Yeoman Farmer gives a shit about the natives' lives either, and would happily take their land. So nothing exactly revolutionary about either side of the honor chart here, huh? I'm wondering what good honor looks like in this game, because I'm not sure what my honor is right now. It's sort of towards the middle, and I'm wondering how shitty both of the sides are. Rockstar isn't particularly known for having good politics, I would say. Keyboard broken, have to use AI now? That's pretty funny. Discord moderator or Reddit moderator? Whoever wins, we lose. I guess we lose. Well, it's somewhat different. You don't think Reddit has moderators? Reddit has moderators. I think there's like site-wide moderators, and then I think that like if you run like a community on Reddit, then you can have moderators. You don't care what you have to follow. I walk or be called cross, but I not fighting with you. Damn AI. I think what you're trying to tell me is that you want me to call you Cross, but you won't change your YouTube name to Cross for some reason.
Let's go.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel...
What time does my stream start tomorrow?
Move, soldier.
8 o'clock? Still doesn't work right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, gotcha. Just making sure. He's dead. That man is dead. He's so dead. Nope, never mind. He's lighting the TFT. The TF2. He's lighting the dynamite. I don't know why I said TFT. Why are they all dressed like Boy Scouts?
Forward! Move in! Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
Oh, I could not see. Oh, the light is holding is hiding my reticle.
Who wants it next?
Move up!
Damn, I should have committed more crimes before I got up here.
No prisoner!
A pump-action shotgun, huh? Oh, fuck, I thought I died. Give me a second. You guys shoot at him. You got guns? Shoot at him.
Gunfight's only in one
Yes,
way.
pistol ammo. That's what I want to see. I want to see some pistolero ammo.
All right, let's see.
Gotta go, boy, Duke. Gotcha. Have a good night.
More of them. Shoot!
Can I just one bad word? I mean, if you're a regular, you can say as many bad words as you want. If you're not a regular, then Streamlabs is gonna have something to say about that, which is honestly kind of funny, and I kind of like that system. It's kind of funny as hell.
Ain't no need to die,
Give
friend.
us some cover.
Later. What's up, Nick?
Let's
Are they
go,
dropping-
Move into the village.
Bolt action? They are dropping bolt action ammo, I think.
Ain't you a gentleman?
Be honest, when I introduced Jackie my FNAF Infection series, should it be normal Jackie or the Jackie model with the mimic inside of her? I don't know what any of that means. But if you're putting things inside women, then my answer is yes. Later.
Marston,
Am I surprised there's no neutral run?
Take him out from the
No, the idea for me with this game is that I was going to be evil, but as you do more quests throughout the game, you get more good points, which is like not really my speed.
You're all about to have home
This is kind of fucking bad, dude. Most evil endings aren't... Most evil endings are comically evil. This one is particularly comically evil. I'm just slaughtering natives. This is the evil part of this, right? I'm doing like, this is like the... Oh, you're doing like the this is the evil route, right? Siding with the government is the evil route? I have no idea. Both ways you still kill. Okay. Gotcha. But never mind. You gonna say 2 for fun sound okay to you? I am a jackass that can't talk. Oh, that's a good way to get around the Streamlabs filter, though, is to just, like, hide your speech.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us.
Okay, I'll take it, yeah.
Take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the
This
gate.
question might be weird, but can we meet in one day? Meet in where?
All right, men. Blow that gate open. Get ready to hold off their fire, Marston. Hold them off! We need time to set the explosive.
Oh, up top? No pancreas. You shooting me? Oh my god, dude.
Take cover, man!
Oh, the other guy died.
Here it comes!
Boom!
You tend to your wounded. I gotta face Dutch alone.
Why? Dude, he's got these on the menu, dude.
It's me and you, John.
What you do, John?
You should have stayed at home.
You can't see anything out of that, by the way.
You ain't gonna win this.
Oh shit, I see.
Son of a bitch. God damn it.
Son of a bitch, god damn it. Get your ass back here.
Take me alive, John.
Chase Dutch. Ooh, can't go that way. Can't go over it, have to go under it. Can't go this way either. They got my ass. Just kidding, I'm gonna run right through the fire. Chill, John, chill. It's not that serious, brother. This way, and then up the ladder. He's all blackened from burning. Is it this way? Is it through here? This doesn't seem right. Oh, there it is. Nope, is it this way? This is not right. Where the fuck was I supposed to go? This way. Get caught on fire again. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay, I found it. Gotcha. Jesus. Whoa, brother, chill. It's over, John. You just had to sneak by the world where my little cousins are sleeping, so I had to turn off the audio, sadly. This is so sad. You get banned for saying trees? You do be up there, man.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are.
You can't change who you are. You can't change who you are. You want me to light all that shit on fire, I think? That's what the point of all the fire is, I think? Still trying to think of the FNAF characters I should use as the infected. You're making a zombies mode in TF2, but you're using FNAF characters as the infected. Fascinating. So if you're an engineer and you get infected, you don't turn into the infected engineer, you turn into the... I don't know any Five Nights at Freddy's game. You turn into Freddy Five Night? Is that Dutch Van or Lint? That is indeed Dutch Van or Lint. Just in time, Egg. Just in time. What? If you look at the deep counter, Did he shoot me in the leg and then... Come on, Dutch.
Hello again, John.
Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John.
Can't fight nature, John.
We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity.
Can't fight gravity.
We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature.
He's gonna jump.
That's a paradox,
Excuse me.
John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
That's their business. Talking about the series you're working on? Oh, okay. You're working on a series where
Time has passed.
the engineer TF2 jerks off to Freddy Five Night porn. Oh, fuck. Well, there goes Dutch.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot him.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Where you
Your
let them?
wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John.
Try to stay out of trouble.
Come on, Archer.
They
Let's
did
go
kind of
find
just like
somebody else
slap
we can
onto the
avoid.
rock, huh? The engineer does what? Alright, was that the last quest then? That was it. Dutch is dead and we're free and... I guess I can go back to my... Oh, I gotta go back to my wife. Never mind, I guess we're not done yet. Oh, that was... I got honored for that, man. So that was the good ending, or...? You're just gonna stop talking now because you ain't understand a single thing I'm saying? I don't understand a thing. Guys, a lot of you guys come in here and I don't understand a single thing any of you guys are saying. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of it is just like, I have no fucking clue. Try not to take it personally. Dutch seems like he would have made for a more interesting main character. Yeah, for sure. John Marston is kind of a boring dude. I do not want me jumping over this chasm. That's the ending, by the way. Nothing much changes. You actually don't need to play the rest of the game. It ended right there when Dutch died. Am I gonna have sex with Abigail or something? You guys don't want to see me have sex with my wife or something? You can see why it's not the most popular in the series, yeah. That's true. After having played the story now, I'm definitely like... That was okay. It wasn't kind of like a, I don't know. I definitely rate the game like a 5 out of 10. Head home to see your family. I still gotta go home, guys. There's all kinds of side quests and stuff we can do, but I mean, why? I don't really see the need to do them, I guess. I don't think I get anything out of them. More stories, I guess? When I said I'll stop talking, I was kind of right. I'm stop talking about the series you're working on. Okay. I don't know. I definitely don't mean to, like, insult anybody's creations or anything like that, but I'm not gonna pretend like... I'm not gonna... I don't know. I don't know. I'm a busy guy, I guess. Alright, Beecher's Landing. Take me to Beecher's Landing so I can beach my landing. Run over this horse. That was a deer, not a horse. Let's see why they call it Broken Tree, because there is a broken tree out here.
Come on. Come.
Final thoughts? 5 out of 10. The writing was okay. The writing was not okay. The writing was meh. The writing was meh. And,
Abigail!
I guess what else?
Jack! Anyone here?
I don't really like the way that Rockstar writes hyperbole. I guess I'm not really into hyperbole, is the thing. You don't have to write hyperbole. You know, society already does the hard work of being hyperbolic for you.
Darling, I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me.
How's
Like
the
a kid
boy?
growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
What?
We tried to change.
Red Dead 2 takes place before this, just so I know. I know. People keep telling me. People keep telling me it's a far superior game. People keep telling me the writing is, like, super excellent and stuff like that. After what I've seen here, I'm expecting a 6 out of 10. You had to take more pictures of the series, Blueberry? Gotcha.
Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
How you been?
That's his kid?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way
Why
to
the
greet
fuck is his
somebody.
mouth covered in piss?
Why don't I get a warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle.
We've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hittiganstead who can sell us some.
Now, Abigail, I hope you learned to cook.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.
No shot. Cool. I don't have to go rustle up cattle, right? We just fuck our wife and then call it a night. We did have sex. I knew it. I knew we were gonna have sex. Rockstar makes Postal 2, but less questionable. Postal 2 is less questionable than Postal 1? Rockstar didn't make Postal 1? They just, like, bought the IP off the guy, or, like published him or whatever? No, I have to go get cattle, dude. Come on. He does run like an idiot, man.
Hello, sir.
Are you ready? Let's haul out.
That's where we're at right now, man.
Come on.
See, John Marston is not the good guy, man. Average yeoman farmer. Get average yeoman farmer, me when I get my kid to call me
How
sir.
you feeling, Jack?
I'm feeling fine, sir.
We got a decent ride ahead of us.
I've never been to Hennigan's Stag. How do you know these ranchers?
I met them while I was away. The McFarlands are good people. We need folks we can trust right now.
Make them how?
I was sick and they looked after me.
Sick how?
You sure got a lot of questions.
Jesus.
Get a chance to ask them. Was it a gentleman's complaint? What do they call it? The morning drip?
Good God, boy, no! Where do you learn these things?
Uncle told me about it.
Ew.
Well, he'd know, the dirty old fool. No,
True.
I just got weak for a while. Acted foolishly, got in trouble. Guess I was a little out of practice.
They're not gonna make me drive through every single town. No, okay, we're just going to McFarland's Ranch. Jesus.
What?
Where were you all that time? Where'd you go?
What'd your mother tell you?
She said it was some kind of important government business.
That's about right.
You think
People
Postal
thought
2
I
is
owed
more
them
offensive?
favors.
Okay, gotcha.
They
I think
thought
I
it wasn't
played
safe to
Postal
be here
1,
by
but
yourself.
I don't think I
Those
played
men
any
harm
of
you.
the other Postals.
Justin even told me stories. I think I'd like to.
Crassness, don't get me wrong, crassness is like okay,
I'd rather you chose
but
an
it feels,
honest
I don't know.
profession.
Like you mean?
I know I ain't been the best father, Jack. I made some bad
I don't want to say
choices,
cathartic.
but
That's
all
not the
that-
word I'm looking for.
That life,
It doesn't even,
it's
like, when
over
it's
now.
that crass, I don't think it feels that good. You know, that's the thing.
come on.
He wants to spend time with his family. We're doing the quest line where I spend time with my family. I guess I get to read my little book early today? That's true.
Let's go.
John Marston.
More of a psychotic break and Postal 2 is just psychotic? Okay.
One of our public servants
Interesting.
in Blackwater sent you back on another homicidal errand to protect and save us from Lord only knows what.
Thankfully not, sir. I was hoping you might still be able to sell me some cattle.
My boy, it would be a pleasure. Bonnie's out in the crowd now. She'll be more than happy to help you.
Take care now, Mr. McFarland. Good luck. All right, Jack. You're gonna have an important job. I want you to lead the herd while I drive them from the back. Keep us all moving in the right direction.
Sure, Paul. I can do that.
Sure, ball.
Good Lord, do my eyes deceive me? A devil walks among us.
I said I'd be back when this was all over, Miss McFarland. After the barn fire, you remember?
Of course I remember. I just didn't believe a word of it. So, you've come for some cattle?
Yeah, I'm finally starting up my farm again. Or trying to, at least.
Among Us.
You'll be fine. You've been
The
taught
devil
well.
walks among us.
Come on, then.
Postal 2 just uses offensive dark humor, that is. Okay, so what did... I thought it was all offensive dark humor. I don't know any... Okay, so I guess what I'm saying is I don't know a fucking thing about Postal other than the fact that it's just like... Then the psychotic break part. I know the psychotic break part, I think.
Jack, keep them headed towards the river.
Come on, Yak. Drive the herd towards the river.
I'll give
Oh,
you a
okay.
hand to get them moving.
Thank you, Jesus. I was gonna say, please give me another hand.
Mexico?
It's a long story. Too long to tell without a drink in my hand.
Back to the riddles, I see. And Mr. Williamson?
Let's just say Bill and I settled our differences. Come on.
Where are you going? Follow the guy on the horse.
So, is this your boy?
Yeah. Say hello to Miss McFarland, Jack. Hello. Ah, the arrogance of youth.
What the
He
fuck
gets
does
a
that
little
mean?
fur on his lip and he thinks he knows best all of a sudden.
Let's take out
He
the
said
response.
one word. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Jesus Christ, dude.
How's your wife?
She's well, I think. We haven't had much time to talk yet.
Well, I'm glad you're back together again.
It's gonna take some time. We've all been through a lot.
Looks like you got him under control. I best get back to Paul.
Nice to
Please.
see you again, Miss McFarland. And thanks for everything.
You don't?
All right, Jack. Let's get
Postal
him
One
through
just
the
has
river.
no humor, just a psychotic killer. Fascinating. Just posted the compilation video at the gallery channel at the Discord. See if you find yourself saying that you went to Burger King to get the burgers. Nice, Neon. Gotcha. I'll take a look. That's kind of funny. Oh my god, we have to go all the way back to Beecher's Hope, dude. Kill me. Shoot me in the head.
You're doing a good job, son. Just lead him straight up the hill towards home.
Will do, Paul.
Will do, Paul. If I have a kid and he calls me sir, I'm beating the hell out of him.
Come on.
Nope, no, 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 no. Just go straight, please. Thank you.
Let's go.
The horn dogification of society.
Easy.
It's this horn dogification of society that I am not happy with.
Go.
Wait, okay, so if Red Dead 1 takes place here, and then Red Dead 2 takes place in the past, if there's a Red Dead 3, is that gonna take place even further back then? Like before Red Dead 2? Are we eventually gonna get Red Dead Redemption, but it's like pirates?
Come on.
Yo-ho and Yarhar and all that? Hidden, you say?
Wait. Slow down. They look like rustlers.
No, come on.
Stay back,
No,
son.
my fucking
I'll hold 'em
god.
off. Run away, pal.
1, 2.
Come on.
Alright, 2. I got 2 horses. Gotcha, gotcha. 2 extra horses. That's 21 horses.
I think that's all of it. Jack, wait there. I'm coming.
Hello,
all right?
Yak.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I wasn't scared, honest.
Sorry you had to see that, son. Those men won't be stealing from anybody else. Jack, head left up the road towards home.
Yeah, they're dead. You don't think they'll make a third one? It wouldn't make sense thematically for the second one? That's true.
Come on.
I guess they are out of, like, story, huh? YouTube thinks you're a toddler, so they hide it? That's pretty funny.
Let's go.
Get a move on. Alright, we've told the story of Mr. John Marston to Bonnie. We've told the story of Mr. John Marston to Jack. I'm sure we'll be telling the story of Mr. John Marston to somebody else.
Let's go.
And if not... And then we played the video game where we shoot the enemy gamers. That's happened. What else are we missing? Are we gonna play horseshoes? No, we're almost done, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys are idiots. No, shot. No, other way, fuck. Other way, fuck. Other way, fuck. Go, 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 go. Through the door, through the door, through the door, through the door. Nice job, team. That's Team Tomodachi right there.
Now lead him into the pen.
Drive the herd into the cattle pen.
Come on.
Oh, wrong angle. Yeah, that kind of worked out. Nice! We did it, son.
Nice work, son.
We made it.
You did real good out there. Go on. Hit your horse and wait for me by the stable.
Whoa.
That's a
Whoa!
fine herd we got ourselves.
So we're
I don't think I've
ranchers
ever
now.
hitched a horse before.
Did a
It makes
good
my kill
job,
streak
son.
120.
Thanks, Paul.
Good to end on a solid note. So glad herding isn't real in RDR2. Oh, is herding a lot easier in RDR2? Jay? Oh my god, there's family quests. Is the story really even over if I don't do these quests? Come back at 11 to do the Jack quests. Fuck you. Why is this model doing that? Ooh. Hello, Abigail.
What you cooking?
Same thing I've been cooking the past 15 years with the hope of poisoning you.
Ain't working so well.
Not yet.
Be honest, though. Tastes bad enough to kill a man.
I never was much of a cook, but I did try to be a good wife.
And you have been.
Given what we was and what we came from, I think we've gone and done okay.
Gone and done okay.
Look at Jack. I look at him.
Post games are
He's the
optional.
best. Maybe he can be something more.
I need to know the lore, though.
He can be whatever he wants to be. He ain't gonna be no frontier gunslinger killing and running no gang, though. That way's over. Railroads and government and motor cars and everything gone and done away with all that.
And he ain't gonna marry no orphaned working girl running with a bunch of hucksters, neither.
If he meets one like you, I hope he'll marry her.
Stop.
Stop.
For an illiterate gunslinger, you sure know how to make a girl.
Did John Marston really not read? That's kind of funny.
God damn crows! John! You have got to go deal with them. They've broken into the silo again and are eating all the corn out from it.
Of course, my angel.
Get out of there!
All right, all right.
Go on! Scat!
Scat. Gross. Since you beat Mass Effect, you can beat this one. True. Scare the crows out of the silo? Protect your corn! My corn! I had to shoot all these bastards? Hang on, give me a sec. Oh my god, dude. Don't tell me I actually have to shoot all these guys. This is... Oh my god, dude. This is awful. Hang on, I gotta do this question, then we'll read. Okay, oh fuck me, dude. Jesus Christ. I thought I was gonna have to genocide all those guys.
How about that stew?
Oh my god, can I shoot my wife in the head? Can I light my house on fire?
Unbelievable!
Where is she? Where is she? Can I throw a stick of dynamite at her?
How are you?
There she is.
How do you do, sir?
You both stand right there.
Sorry
For
about
heaven's
this.
sake.
Whew. gonna take a break. That was Red Dead Redemption 1, everybody. I hope you had as much fun with the game as I did. That was a solid 5 out of 10. I gotta tell you, I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, you know, it was totally okay. The game was okay. I'm not sure what gave him the inspiration for like a second one, you know? Maybe it was the same, maybe it's the same thing with like Grand Theft Auto, where it's just like, well, we're not really writing a story. We're creating a space where you can go and do like crimes and stuff like that. Thank God, where nothing bad happens. What a way to end it. Do you guys really, is there really like a post, is there really like an epilogue? Where nothing bad happens? The inspiration is money? Ah, I guess so. I guess so, I guess so. That makes sense. Maybe I can see the epilogue? Okay, fine, I'll go do the quests. I wish you guys... Alright, we're playing the video game. I'm completely out of pistol ammo, insane. Go watch the epilogue online or experience it yourself by finishing these quests. Hiya, Paw! Fine, let's play the video game. What if John Marston could read?
What's the book, boy?
Nothing, sir.
What's it about?
Well, it's an adventure, sir.
Set out in the West.
Set out in the West, and it tells this amazing story of how people killed the savage Redskins, and how this man, this brave man, hunts the man who killed his father.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Talking of adventure, how'd you like to learn to track elk? Really big ones in the valley this time of year. We could use the meat.
Well,
I know you'd rather read your adventures. Trust me, this can be very enjoyable in its own way. I suppose maybe it's a little less dramatic. So,
Beats John Marston beats Saitama on the Power Scale Wiki, by the way. Are you fucking joking, Egg?
Beast. Then you can write a story about that.
Very funny, Paul. I've forgotten how funny you was.
Grab your things.
Leave the book out in the field like that? You're gonna leave a book out in the field like that? Just gonna leave a book out in the field like that. Yeehaw! Let's go kill an elk. Even I don't know how to. Even I don't know how to hunt an elk. I think John Marston was just saying that. Follow your dog, Rufus.
When he finds something, you stay back and I'll show you how to make a kill.
Whatever you say, sir.
Can I? Fuck. I was gonna shoot the dog. I was gonna shoot the dog.
Now the trick to hunting is calm and patient. You gotta think and move like an animal to catch an animal.
That doesn't sound right.
Doesn't it?
Elk don't stand still, son.
I wouldn't know. This is the first time you've taken me hunting.
There's lots of things I ain't done with you, but I'm gonna try and make up for that. Let's go.
Do you think they'll let me get an elk with a throwing
You
knife?
don't seem too excited about this.
What do you want me to say, Paul?
Yippee!
Are you sure you're all right? I mean, I know all that business must have been hard on you.
It wasn't nothing. I'm not a kid anymore.
Well, it won't happen again. It's over.
Next time you meet...
Nothing has happened. Nothing at all has
One time
happened.
I hunted a bear up a tall tree.
That's not fair. You didn't say we could shoot at anything, Paul.
You never seen a bigger animal in all your life.
I read this story about a girl who was raised by wolves, and she'd hunt ghosts.
Power scalers.
Sounds like a tall yarn to me.
Bleh.
Power
scaling, huh?
I'm just saying. Maybe you spend too much time with your head in those books.
A lot of my coworkers talk about like Overwatch and like League of Legends and stuff like that, and I can't really get into those games because of like stuff like power scaling. Like I stopped playing Genshin, but I can only imagine how outscaled some of the how outscaled some of the characters are.
Come on, I'll show you how to cut the meat.
Oh, come on. Does assaulting his horse kill him? Does that count as a horse kill? Nah, a bullet in the ass wouldn't kill a horse. I'm gonna do that all over again.
Picked up a scent.
Fuck, this time I'm using a dynamite. Go, Rufus, go. You've not seen the power scaling in series like Dragon Ball Z. Oh god, dude. Oh god. I only watched, like... I think the Frieza
Hang
saga.
back and stay quiet. I'll show you how it's done.
Don't worry, I won't
The first one,
Yeah.
the Saiyan saga and the Frieza saga. Those are the first two sagas, right? Those are the only ones I remember. And,
Easy up now.
yeah, the power scaling in those two series were astounding. And I can only imagine what they're at right now.
Let's go.
Like, get his ass? Oh, come on. Oh, I hit him with it. Oh, so I can hit him with the dynamite. Yes, I got him. Alright, I nailed him with the dynamite in the head and it killed him. 2 sticks of dynamite will take down an elk, but without exploding them. Gotcha, gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. Keep that in mind for when I'm hunting an elk.
Get away! That was great, huh?
You just gotta wait for the right shot, not rush it.
Woo! That's a big one.
Hope you were watching. It'll be your turn next.
What are you doing? Let's keep moving.
Well, we're hunting another one?
Sniff us out a couple more. Let's go.
Let's sniff us out a couple more.
You ready to
Alright,
take
we
a
will
shot,
not,
Jack?
we'll use a throwing knife on this.
Remember, it's all about timing. Wait for your moment. Don't snatch at it.
I know. I saw how you did it.
I saw how you did it.
All right. When he finds him, you take the lead. That's it.
The amount of
Good
crazy
boy.
math some of them use to power scale intrigues me. Are they using like are they using like logarithmic scales to measure like power scale equations and shit like that? God, that sounds insufferable.
Go on, boy. Find him, Rufus. Go on, Rufus. Find him.
Are we gonna find? Are we gonna
That's it.
run into a bunch of
Good
natives
boy.
out here that I'm gonna have to kill?
Look, they're over
That's why I
there.
stopped seeing Twitter. I get you, Graham.
Stop doing that.
Ooh, good kill.
Stay calm. Go.
Oh, come on. One knife in the asshole kills it. Bald eagle. Bald eagle's eating my caribou. I know John Marston moved all the way out to Colorado. Hell am I? Can hide forever.
Saw how I cut the meat, Jack. Now it's your turn.
Your company, Jack. Hang on. There's some more important things at stake here. Okay, I got his ass. Beaver moment.
Let's make this quick.
Beaver fur. Beaver meat. Beaver fur.
Let's go.
Damn. We out here in the Pacific Northwest, brother. Alright. You got this, Jack. No sweat, man. Nice job, killer. That's it? Just 2 little strokes?
Nice work, son. You're a quick learner. Now come on. Let's get this meat over to the trading post at Manzanita. Come on.
Manzanita.
You did good, son. Only kill what you need. We'll go out again soon. I told you you'd have fun, didn't I?
I didn't think I was gonna like it. Did like a bunch of fucking like 50-year-old, did a bunch of like 80-year-old boomers make this fucking game? Because that's the vibe I've been getting the entire... That must be it. That must be the vibe I've been getting the entire time I've been playing this. It feels like a boomer made this game, man. But it couldn't have been a boomer that made this game, because a boomer made a game like Morrowind, too.
Alright, here we are.
Manzanita
Jack, you
trading.
wait here. I'll be just a moment.
So glad to see you.
Come on in. Buenas.
Howdy.
Well, let's
How? I'm here to sell you actually all of my shit. Elk meat?
I hope you enjoy it.
Blech. Elk skin? Elk antlers? Thanks.
That's what I've got for sale.
Manzanita Trading
All
Company.
done. Let's head home.
Puppies. Puppies. Alright, I'm on my horse. They wanted me to get on my horse. I'm on my horse. Me, I like my horse. Well, now you know how it feels. Good night, Graham. Thanks for stopping in, man. It's okay, nothing is happening on the screen anyway.
How much did you make?
Never you mind.
What's with that
Keep
guy?
Rufus out of the stewing pot for a couple of days.
And what about me? What do I get?
You get to eat, son.
But I did half the work. That ain't fair.
What can I say? I'm another corrupt landowner. Come on.
You get to eat, son.
I sure hope so. And you can look after us when we get old. So, you enjoy your first hunting trip? Let's go.
All right.
That was so much fun. I can't rightly believe it. Just like in the books.
We'll do it again soon.
Now get to your chores. Should I eat the Cane's coleslaw? Is that safe, Egg? Is it safe to eat coleslaw from a fast food place? Because that does not sound safe at all. You... Oh my god, dude, the quests are never ending. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go... Oh, hang on. Just in case. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go read my funny little book. I'm sure John Marston sucks his son off a little more or whatever. Anyway, final horse kill count 120, I guess? I don't remember. Something like that. Hopefully. Anyway, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, and we'll return with a couple more pages of Terry Pratchett's Equal Rights. BRB. I accidentally closed out of my Kirby Superstar music, so here's some Kirby Superstar music. He doesn't know John Marston's fate. I'll Google it. He has a good time and he dies or some shit like that. Whatever. BRB. Alright. Let's read. Let us. Let us. You know what I'm saying? Let us. I love let us. Or whatever it is. Whatever it is those fools eat. Alright. Let me... Here we are. Where did we leave off last time? Oh, right. Our little bouncing wizard. Snuck onto a barge and is now on her way to Ankh-Morpork. Very interesting. I wonder how it's gonna go down. Hang on, I'm looking at like a DLC for Stellaris. Apparently the Infernals are the newest species. The Infernal Species Pack. Lava Dwellers, it looks like. They got mixed reviews. There's another decent, if a bit expensive DLC, but once again, I can't recommend buying it because half a year later, the devs still haven't fixed the biggest issue from 4.0. Which is, I guess, the game runs... Oh, they're using AI to make these portraits or whatever? Happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of sus. Star Wars The Old Republic is still getting updates, huh? Master the Fight, Mobile Market Edition, 180 days subscription. And it looks like it's just a bunch of extra junk. People are still playing Star Wars, The Old Republic, huh? I don't really care for it. I like the Old Republic series, but like... Ugh. Am I streaming on Turkey Day? I am. It's gonna be a morning stream. Hello, Banana. Banana. Banana? Something like that. Alright, let me get back to reading. Page 85. Granny stood on the wharf, her boot tapping on the wood. The little man, who was the nearest thing Olan had to a dockmaster, was being treated to the full force of one of her stares, and was visibly wilting. Her expression wasn't perhaps as vicious as the thumbscrews, but it did seem to suggest that the thumbscrews were a real possibility. They left before dawn, you say, she said. Yes, he said. I didn't know they weren't supposed to. Did you see a little girl on board? Tap, tap, went the boot. No, I'm sorry. He brightened. They were Zunes, he said. If the child was with them, she won't come to harm. You can always trust a Zune, they say. Very keen on family life. Granny turned to Hilta, who was fluttering like a bewildered butterfly, and raised her eyebrows. Oh yes, Hilta trilled. The Zunes have a very good name. Said Granny. She turned on her heel and stamped back towards the center of town. The dockmaster sagged as though a coat hanger... Oh, sorry, I lost my place. As though a coat hanger had just been removed from his shirt. Hilta's lodgings were over an herbalist's and behind a tannery, and offered splendid views of the rooftops of Olin. She liked it because it offered privacy, always appreciated by, as she put it, and my more discerning clients who preferred to make their very special purchases in an atmosphere of calm where discretion is forever the watchword. Granny Weatherwax looked around the sitting room with barely concealed scorn. There were altogether too many tassels. Bead curtains, astrological charts, and black cats in the place. Granny couldn't abide cats, she sniffed. Is that the tannery? She said accusingly. Incense, said Hilta. She railed bravely in the face of Granny's scorn. The customers appreciate it, she said. It puts them in the right frame of mind. You know how it is. I would have thought one would carry out a perfectly respectable business, Hilta, without resorting to parlor tricks, said Granny, sitting down and beginning the long and tricky business of removing her hat pins. It's different in towns, said Hilta. One has to move with the times. I'm sure I don't know why. Is the kettle on? Granny reached across the table and took the velvet cover off of Hilta's crystal ball, a sphere of quartz as big as her head. Never could get the hang of this damn silicon stuff, she said. A bowl of water with a drop of ink in it was good enough when I was a girl. Let's see now. She peered into the dancing heart of the ball, trying to use it to focus her mind on the whereabouts of Esk. A crystal was a tricky thing to use in the best of times, and usually staring into it meant that one thing the future could be guaranteed to hold was a severe migraine. Granny distrusted them, considering them to smack of wizardry. For 2 pins, it always seemed to her, the wretched thing could suck out your mind, like a whelk from a shell. Damn thing's all sparkly, she said, huffing on it and wiping it with her sleeve. Hilta peered over her shoulder. That's not sparkle, that means something, she said slowly. What? I'm not sure. Can I try? It's used to me. Hilta pushed a cat off the other chair and leaned forward to peer into the glass depths. Feel free, said Granny, but you won't find... Wait, something's coming through. Looks all sparkly from here, Granny insisted. Little silver lights all floating around, like in them little snowstorm and a bottle toys. Quite pretty, really. Yes, but look beyond the flakes. Granny looked. This was what she saw. The viewpoint was very high up, and a wide swath of the country lay below her, blue with distant, though which the broad river wriggled like a drunken snake. There were silver lights floating in the foreground, but they were, in a manner of speaking, just a few flakes in the great storm of lights that turned in a great lazy spiral, like a geriatric tornado with a bad attack of snow and funneled down to the hazy landscape. By screwing up her eyes, Granny could just make out some dots on the river. Occasionally, some sort of lightning would sparkle briefly inside the gently turning funnel of motes. Granny blinked and looked up. The room seemed very dark. Odd sort of weather, she said, because she couldn't really think of anything better. Even with her eyes shut, the glittering motes still danced across her vision. I don't think it's weather, said Hilda. I don't actually think people can see it, but the crystal shows it. I think it's magic, condensing out of the air. Into the staff? Yes, that's what a wizard staff does. It sort of distills magic. Granny risked another glance at the crystal. Into Esk? She said carefully. Yes. There looks like quite a lot of it. Oh yes. Not for the first time, Granny wished she knew more about how wizards worked with magic. She had a vision of Esk filling up with magic until every tissue and pore was bloating with the stuff. Then it would start leaking, slowly at first, arcing to the ground in little bursts, but then building up to a great discharge of occult potentiality. It could do all kinds of damage. Drat, she said. I never did like that staff. At least she's heading toward the university place, said Hilda. They'll know what to do. That's as may be. How far down the river do you reckon they are? 20 miles or so. Those barges only go to walking pace. The Zuns aren't in a hurry. All right, Granny stood up. Her jaw set defiantly. She reached for her hat and picked up her sack of possessions. Reckon I can walk faster than a barge, she said. The river's all bendy, but I can go in straight lines. You're gonna walk after her? Said Hilda aghast. But there's forests and wild animals. Good. I could do with getting back to civilization. She needs me. The staff is taking over. I said I would. I said it would, but did anyone listen? Did they? Said Hilda, still trying to work out what Granny meant by getting back to civilization. No, said Granny coldly. Oh fuck, hang on. About to get ripped up by some faded language. His name was Amscat Balzoon. He lived on a raft with Amshat. He lived on a raft with 3 wives and 3 children. He was a liar. What always annoyed the enemies of the Zun tribe was not simply their honesty, which was infuriatingly absolute, but their total directness of approach. The Zuns had never heard about a euphemism and wouldn't understand what to do with it if they had one, except that they would certainly have called it a nice way of saying something nasty. Their rigid adherence to the truth was apparently not enjoined on them by a god, and is usually the case, but appeared to have a genetic base. The average Zun could no more tell a lie than breathe underwater, and in fact, the very concept was enough to upset them considerably. Telling a lie meant no less than totally altering the universe. This was something of a drawback to a trading race, and so, over the millennia, the elders of the Zun studied this strange power that everyone else had in such abundance and decided that they should possess it too. Young men who showed faint signs of having such a talent were encouraged, on special ceremonial occasions, to bend the truth even further on a competitive basis. The first recorded Zun proto-lie was, actually, my grandfather is quite tall. But eventually, they got the hang of it, and the official of tribal liar was instituted. The office of tribal liar. It must be understood that while the majority of Zun cannot lie, they have great respect for any Zun who can say that the world is other than it is, and the liar holds a position of considerable eminence. He represents his tribe in all his dealings with the outside world, which the average Zun long ago gave up trying to understand. Zun tribes are very proud of their liars. Other races get very annoyed about all this. They feel that the Zun ought to have adopted more suitable titles, like diplomat or public relations officer. They feel they are poking fun at the whole thing. Is all that true? Said Esk suspiciously, looking around the barge's crowded cabin. No, said Amscott firmly. His junior wife, who was cooking porridge over a tiny ornate stove, giggled. His 3 children watched Esk solemnly over the edge of the table. Don't you ever tell the truth? Do you? Amscat grinned his gold mine grin, but his eyes were not smiling. Why do I find you on my fleeces? Amscat is no kidnapper. There will be people at home who will worry, yes, no? I expect Granny will come looking for me, said Esk, but I don't think she will worry much. Just be angry. I expect. Anyway, I'm going to Ankh-Morpork. You can put me off the boat. If you like. I don't mind about the pike. I can't do that, said Amscott. Was that a lie? No! There's a wild country around us, robbers and things. Esk nodded brightly. That's settled then, she said. I don't mind sleeping in the fleeces, and I can pay my way. I can do... She hesitated. Her unfinished sentence hung like a little curl of crystal in the air, while discretion made a successful bid for for control of her tongue. Helpful things. She finished lamely. Sorry. She was aware that Amscott was looking slightly sideways at his senior wife, who was sewing by the stove. By Zune tradition, she wore nothing but black. Granny would have thoroughly approved. What sort of helpful things, he asked. Washing and sweeping, yes, no? If you like, said Esk, or distillation. Using the bifold or triple alembic and making of varnishes, glazes, creams, zumshats and prunes, rendering of waxes, manufacture of candles, the proper selection of seeds, roots and cuttings, and most preparation from the 80 marvelous herbs. I can spin, card, ret, fallow, flallow, and weave on the hand, frame, harpen, noble looms, and I can knit if people start the wool on for me. I can read soil and rock, do carpentry up to the three-way mortise and tendon, predict weather by means of beat sign and skywreck, make increase in bees, brew 5 types of mead, make dyes and mordants and pigments, including a fast blue. I can do most types of whitesmithing, mend boots, cure, and fashion most leathers, and if you have any goats, I can look after them. I like goats. Amscott looked at her thoughtfully. She felt she was expected to continue. Sorry. Granny never likes to see people sitting around doing nothing, she offered. She always says a girl who is good with her hands will never want for a living, she added, by way of further explanation. Or a husband, I expect, not an Amscott Weekly. Actually, Granny had a lot to say about that. I bet she did, said Amscott. He looked at the senior wife, who nodded almost imperceptibly. Very well, he said. If you can make yourself useful, you can stay. And can you play a musical instrument? Esk returned his steady gaze, not batting an eyelid. Probably. And so Esk, with the minimum of difficulty and only a little regret, left the ram tops in their weather and joined the Zunes on their great trading journey down the Ankh. There were at least 30 barges with at least one sprawling Zune family on each, and no 2 vessels appeared to be carrying the same cargo. Most of them were strung together, and the Zunes simply hauled on the cable and stepped onto the next deck if they fancied a bit of socializing. Esk set up home in the fleeces. It was warm, smelled slightly of Granny's cottage, and much more important, meant that she was undisturbed. She was getting a bit worried about magic. It was definitely getting out of control. She wasn't doing magic. It was just happening around her, and she sensed that people probably wouldn't be too happy if they knew. It meant that if she washed up, she had to clatter and splash at length to conceal the fact that the dishes were cleaning themselves. If she did some darning, she had to do it on some private part of the deck to conceal the fact that the edge of the hole raveled themselves together as if by magic. Then, she woke up on the second day of her voyage to find that several of the fleeces around the spot where she had hidden the staff had combed, carded, and spun themselves into neat skeins during the night. She put all thoughts of lighting fires out of her head. There were compensations, though. Every sluggish turn of the Great Brown River brought new scenes. There were dark stretches hemmed in the deep forests, through which the barges traveled in the dead center of the river with the man armed and the women below, except for Esk, who sat, listening with interest to the snortings and sneezings that followed them through the bushes on the banks. There were stretches of farmland. There were several towns much larger than Olin. There were even some mountains, although they were old and flat and not young and frisky like her mountains. Not that she was homesick, exactly, but sometimes she felt like a boat herself, drifting on an edge of an infinite rope, but always attached to an anchor. Gotcha, Aggie. Have a good one. The barges stopped at some of the towns. By tradition, only the men went ashore, and only Amscott, wearing his ceremonial lying hat, spoke to non-Zunes. Esk usually went with him. He tried hinting that she should obey the unwritten rules of Zune life and stay afloat, but a hint was to Esk what a mosquito bite was to the average rhino, because she was already learning that if you ignore the rules, people will, half the time, quietly rewrite them so that they don't apply to you. Anyway, it seemed to Amscott that when Esk was with him, he always got a very good price. There was something about a small child squinting determinedly at them from behind his legs that made even a market-hardened merchants hastily conclude their businesses. In fact, it began to worry him. When market broker in the walled town of Zemphis offered him a bag of ultramarines in exchange for 100 fleeces, a voice from the level of his pocket said, "They're not ultramarines." "Listen to the child," said the broker, grinning. Amscott solemnly held one of the stones to his eye. "I'm listening," he said, "and they do indeed look like ultramarines. They have the glint and shimmy." Esk shook her head. "They're just spiracles," she said. She said it without thinking and regretted it immediately as both men turned to stare at her. Amscott turned the stone over in his palm, putting the chameleon spherical stone into a box, and with some real gems so that they appeared to change their hue was a traditional trick. But these had the true inner blue flame. He looked up sharply at the broker. Scott had been finely trained in the art of the lie. He recognized the subtle signs now that he came to think about it. There seems to be a doubt, he said, but 'tis easily resolved. We need only take them to the Assayer in Pine Street because the world knows the spiracles will dissolve in hypactic fluid, yes, no? The broker hesitated. Scott had changed position slightly, and the set of his muscles suggested that any sudden movement on the broker's part would see him flat on the dust, and that damn child was squinting at him as though she could see through the back of his mind. His nerve broke. I regret this unfortunate dispute, he said. I had accepted the stones as ultramarines in good faith, but rather than cause disharmony between us, I will ask you to accept them as a gift. And for the fleeces, may I offer this rosette of the first sorting? Sorry. He took a small red stone from a tiny velvet pouch. Scott hardly looked at it, but, without taking his eyes off the man, passed it down to Esk. She nodded. When the merchant had hurried off, Scott took Esk's hand and half dragged her to the assayer's stall, which was little more than a niche in the wall. The old man took the smallest of the blue stones, listened to Scott's hurried explanation, poured out a saucer full of hypactic fluid, and dropped the stone in. It frothed into nothingness. Very interesting, he said. He took another stone into tweezers and examined it under a glass. They are indeed spiracles, but remarkably fine specimens in their own right, he concluded. They are by no means worthless, and I, for example, would be prepared to offer you... Is there something wrong with the little girl's eyes? Scott nudged Esk, who stopped trying out another look. I would offer you, shall we say, 2 zats of silver. Shall we say 5, said Scott pleasantly. And I would like to keep one of the stones, said Esk. The old man threw up his hands. But they are mere curios, he said, of value only to a collector. The collector may yet sell them to an unsuspecting purchaser as finest rosettes or ultramarines, said Scott, especially if he was the only assayer in town. The assayer grumbled a bit at this, but at last they settled on 3 zats and one of the spiracles on a thin silver chain for Esk. When they were out of the earshot, Scott handed her the tiny silver coins and said, These are yours. You've earned them, but... He hunkered down so that his eyes were on level with hers. You must tell me how you knew the stones were false. He looked worried, but Esk sensed that he wouldn't really like the truth. Magic made people uncomfortable. He wouldn't like it if she said simply, spiracles are spiracles and ultramarines are ultramarines. And though you may think they look the same, that is because most people don't use their eyes in the right way. Nothing can entirely disguise its true nature. Instead, she said, The dwarfs mine spiracles near the village where I was born, and you soon learn what to see how they blend in light and funny ways. Scott looked into her eyes for some time, and then he shrugged. Okay, he said, fine. Well, I have some further business here. Why don't you buy yourself some new clothes or something? I'd warn you against unscrupulous traders, but somehow, I don't know. I don't think you will have any trouble. Esk nodded. Scott strode off through the marketplace. At the first corner he turned, looked at her thoughtfully, and then disappeared among the crowds. Well, that's the end of sailing, Esk told herself. He's not quite sure, but he's going to be watching me now, and before I know what's happening, the staff will be taken away, and there'll be all sorts of trouble. Why does everyone get so upset about magic? She gave a philosophical sigh, and set about exploring the possibilities of the town. There was the question of the staff, though. Esk had rammed it deep among the fleeces, which were not going to be unloaded yet. If she went back to it for it, people would start asking questions, and she didn't know the answers. She found a convenient alleyway and scuttled down it until a deep doorway gave her the privacy she required. If going back was out of the question, then only one thing remained. She held out a hand and closed her eyes. She knew exactly what she wanted to do. It lay in front of her. The staff mustn't come flying through the air, wrecking in the barge and drawing attention to herself. All she wanted, she told herself, was for there to be a slight change in the way the world was organized. It shouldn't be a world where the staff was in the fleeces, it should be a world where it was in her hand. A tiny change, an infinitesimal alteration to the way things were. If Esk had been properly trained in wizardry, she would have known that this was impossible. All wizards knew how to move things about, starting with protons and working upward, but the important thing about moving something from A to Z, according to basic physics, was that, at some point, it should pass through the rest of the alphabet. The only way one could cause something to vanish at A and appear at Z would be to shuffle the whole of reality sideways. The problems this would cause didn't bear thinking about. Esk, of course, had not been trained. And it is well known that a vital ingredient of success is not knowing that what you're attempting can't be done. A person ignorant of the possibility of failure can't be a half brick in the path of bicycle of history. As Esk tried to work out how to move the staff, the ripples spread out in the magical ether, changing the disc world in thousands of tiny ways. Most went entirely unnoticed. Perhaps a few grains of sand lay on their beaches in a slightly different position, or the occasional leaf hung on its tree in a marginally different way, but then the wave front of probability struck the edge of reality and rebounded like the slosh off the side of a pond, which, Meeting the laggard ripples coming the other way caused a small but unimportant whirlpools in the very fabric of existence. You can have whirlpools in the fabric of existence because it is a very strange fabric. Esk was completely ignorant of all of this, of course, but was quite satisfied when the staff dropped out of thin air into her hand. It felt warm. She looked at it for some time. She felt that she ought to do something about it. It was too big, too distinctive, too inconvenient. It attracted attention. "If I'm taking you to Ankh-Morpork," she said thoughtfully, "you gotta go in disguise." A few late flickers of magic played around the staff, and then it went dark. Eventually, Esk solved the immediate problem by finding a stall in the main Zemphis marketplace that sold broomsticks. Buying the largest, carrying it back to her doorway, removing the handle, and ramming the staff deep into the birch twigs. It didn't seem right to treat a noble object in this way, and she silently apologized to it. It made a difference, anyway. No one looked twice at a small girl carrying a broom. She brought a spice pastry to eat while exploring. The stall holder carelessly shortchanged her and only realized later that he had inexplicably handed over 2 silver pieces. Also, rats mysteriously got in and ate all his stock during the night. His grandmother was struck by lightning. No shot. The town was smaller than Oolon, and very different because it lay on the junction of 3 trade routes, quite apart from the river itself. It was built around one enormous square, which was a cross between a permanent exotic traffic jam and a tent village. Camels kick mules, mules kick horses, horses kick camels, and they all kicked humans. There was a riot of colors, a din of noise, a nasal orchestra of smells, and the steady, heady sounds of hundreds of people working hard and making money. One reason for the bustle was that over large parts of the continent, other people preferred to make money without working at all, and since the disc had yet to develop music recording industry, they were all forced to fall back on older, more traditional forms of banditry. Strangely enough, these often involved considerable effort, rolling heavy rocks to the top of cliffs for a decent ambush, cutting down trees to block the road, digging a pit lined with spikes while keeping a wicked edge on a dagger probably involved a much greater expenditure of thought and muscle than more socially acceptable professions, but nevertheless, there were still people misguided enough to endure all this, plus long nights in uncomfortable surroundings, merely to get their hands on perfectly ordinary large boxes of jewels. So, a town like Zemphis was the place where caravans split, mingled, and came together again, as dozens of merchants and travelers banded together for protection against the socially disadvantaged on the trails ahead. Esk, wandering unregarded amidst the bustle, learned all this by the simple method of finding someone who looked important and tugging on the hem of his coat. This particular man was counting bales of tobacco and would have succeeded but for the interruption. "What?" I said, "What happened here?" The man meant to say, "Push off and bother someone else." He meant to give her a light cuff about the head, so he was astonished to find himself bending down and talking seriously to a small, grubby-faced child holding a large broomstick. Which also, it seemed to him later, was in some indefinable way paying attention. He explained about the caravans. The child nodded. "People all get together to travel." "Precisely. Where to?" "All sorts of places. Stolat, Pseudopolis, Ankh-Morpork, of course." "But the river goes there," said Esk reasonably. "Barges, bazoons." "Ah yes," said the merchant, "but they charge high prices, and they can't carry everything, and... Anyway, no one trusts them much." "But they're very honest." Yeah, he said, "but you know what they say, never trust an honest man." He smiled knowingly. "Who says that?" "They do. You know, people," he said, a certain uneasiness entering his voice. "Oh," said Esk. She thought about it. "They must be very silly," she said primly. "Thank you anyway." He watched her wander off and got back to his counting. A moment later, there was another tug at his coat. 57, 57, 57, well, he said, trying not to lose his pace. "Sorry to bother you again," said Esk, "but those bale things." "What about them, 57, 57, 57? "Well, are they supposed to have little white worm things in them?" 57, what? The merchant lowered his slate and stared at Esk. "What little worms?" "Wriggly ones, white," added Esk helpfully, "all sorts of burrowing about in the middle of the bales." "You mean tobacco threadworm?" He looked wild-eyed at the stack of bales being unloaded by, now he came to think about it, a vendor with a nervous look on a midnight sprite. Sprite who wants to get away before you find out what fairy gold turns into in the morning. "But he told me these have been well stored, and how do you know, anyway?" The child had disappeared among the crowds. The merchant looked hard at the spot where she had been. He looked hard at the vendor, who was grinning nervously. He looked hard at the sky, then took his sampling knife out of his pocket, stared at it for a moment, appeared to reach a decision, and sidled towards the nearest bale. "Oh, no. Oh, I got the tobacco threadworms." Esk, meanwhile, had by random eavesdropping found the caravan being assembled for Ankh-Morpork. The trail boss was sitting at the table made of a plank across 2 barrels. He was busy. He was talking to a wizard. Seasoned travelers know that a party setting out to cross possibly hostile country should have a fair number of swords in it, but should definitely have a wizard in case there is any need for magic arts, and even if these do not become necessary for lighting fires. A wizard of the 3rd rank or above does not expect to pay for the privilege of joining the party. Rather, he expects to be paid. Delicate negotiations were even now coming to a conclusion. Fair enough, Mr. Treadle, but what of the young man? Said the trail boss, one Adam Gander. An impressive figure in a troll-hide jerkin, rakishly floppy hat, and a leather kilt. He's no wizard, I can see. He's in training, said Treadle, a tall, skinny wizard whose robes declared on him to be a mage of the ancient and truly original Brothers of the Silver Star, one of the 8 orders of wizardry. Then no wizard he... said Gander. I know the rules, and you're not a wizard unless you've got a staff, and he hasn't. Even now he travels to Unseen University for that small detail, said Treadle loftily. Wizards parted with money slightly less readily when tigers parted with their teeth. Gander looked at the lad in question. He'd met a good many wizards in his time and considered himself a good judge, and he had to admit that this boy looked like a good wizard of material. In other words, he was thin, gangling, pale from reading disturbing books in unhealthy rooms, and had watery eyes like 2 lightly poached eggs. It crossed Gander's mind that one must speculate in order to accumulate. All he needs to get right to the top, he thought, is a bit of handicap. Wizards are martyrs to things like asthma and flat feet. It somehow seems to give them their drive. What's your name, lad? He said, as kindly as possible. Sssss, said the boy. What the fuck? His Adam's apple bobbed like a captive balloon. He turned to his companion full of mutual appeal. Simon, said Treadle. Iman, agreed Simon, thankfully. Can you cast fireballs or whirling spells such as might be hurling against an enemy? Simon looked sideways at Treadle. He ventured. My young friend follows higher magic than the mere hurling of sorceries, said the wizard. No, said Simon. Gander nodded. Well, he said, maybe you will indeed be a wizard, lad. Maybe, when you have your fine staff, you'll consent to travel with me one time, yes? I will make an investment in you, yes? Just nod, said Gander, who was not naturally a cruel man. Simon nodded gratefully. Treadle and Gander exchanged nods, and then the wizard strode off, with his apprentice trailing behind him under the weight of the baggage. Gander looked down at the list in front of him and carefully crossed out wizard. A small shadow fell across the page. He glanced up and gave an involuntary start. Well, he said coldly. I want to go to Ankh-Morpork, said Esk. Please, I've got some money. Go home to your mother, child. No, really, I want to seek my fortune. Gander sighed. Why are you holding that broomstick, he said. Esk looked at it, though she had never seen it before. As though she'd never seen it. Everything's got to be somewhere, she said. Just go home, my girl, said Gander. I'm not taking any runaways to Ankh-Morpork. Strange things can happen to little girls in big cities. Esk brightened. What sort of strange things? Look, I said go home, right? Now! He picked up his chalk and went on ticking off items on his slate, trying to ignore the steady gaze that seemed to be boring through the top of his head. I can be helpful, said Esk quietly. Gander threw down the chalk and scratched his chin irritably. How old are you? He said. 9. Well, Miss 9 years old, I've got 200 animals and 100 people that want to go to Ankh, and half of them hate the other half. And I've not got enough people who can fight, and they say the roads are pretty bad, and the bandits are getting really cheeky up in the pass, and the trolls are demanding a bigger bridge toll this year, and there's weevils in the supplies, and I keep getting these headaches. And where in all this do I need you? Hello, Remblank. What is occurring in this broadcast of images and sounds? Oh, another wizard, I see. Well, I'm sure your magics can discern the occurrences appearing in front of you. Oh, said Esk. She looked around the crowded square. Which one of these roads gave to Ankh, then? The one over there with the gate. Thank you, she said gravely. Goodbye. I hope you don't have any more trouble with when your head gets better. Right, said Gander uncertainly. He drummed his fingers on the tabletop as he watched Esk walk away in the direction of the Ankh road. A long winding road. A road haunted by thieves and gnolls. A road that wheezed through high mountain passes and crawled, panting over deserts. Oh, bugger, he said under his breath. Hey, you! Oh, no, dude. She's really getting there, man. She's fucking making her way to Ankh, dude. Man. What a journey we have ahead of us. Like, we're halfway through the book, I think. We're almost halfway through the book, and we haven't stepped foot in Ankh-Morpork. It's hilarious. The whole point, like, most of the book is just trying to get there. Alright, everybody. That's gonna be it for me tonight. We finally finished, Resident Evil 1, so we'll be back again next week, probably with Resident Evil Zombie Mode, and we'll see how that goes. With that being said, I'll see you tomorrow for a little bit of game deck. Until then, I hope everybody has a good night. Bye-bye, everybody. Johnny, bye-bye.